Welcome to EDL 396A, the Leadership Challenge course. This course intro video will go over some of the course technology you can expect in this semester, tell you a little bit more about the course, cover some of the assignments and grades that you can expect, and set up some expectations that we have for you as learners and what you can expect from us as instructors. First and foremost, a little bit about some of the course technology. We will be using D2L, Desire to Learn, or Brightspace as the main hub for this class. D2L is where you can find all of the course assignments, descriptions, and submission boxes for the assignments that you'll be engaging with. This is also where you will find links to Voicethreads, PlayPosits, and other learning objects that are embedded throughout the course. D2L is where you can go to find your updated grades and to review feedback that you've received from the instructors. One tip that we have for you all is to always navigate from the Content tab in your D2L site. Go there, pick the week that we are actively engaged in, and work your way through the content there so that you don't miss anything. If you navigate through the Assignments tab or from the course calendar, you might miss some things that will help you complete the assignments and the requirements for that week. We will also use PlayPosit. PlayPosit uses videos and embeds questions or other content throughout those videos. This is a way for us to deliver information for you and for you to engage with it in a more dynamic and interesting way. Please know that we as instructors can read the responses that you submit on a PlayPosit and see the responses that you have given to questions. One of the tips that we have for you is that you can adjust the speed of a PlayPosit video to meet your learner preference. Maybe you want to speed it up a little bit so you can hear the content more quickly, or you want to slow it down so that you can hear it with a little bit more depth and clarity. It's totally up to you as the learner. We will also use Voicethread. Voicethread allows us to create a dynamic space as a community of leaders to connect with each other. On Voicethread, we will present information, pose some questions, and have you as a class discuss those questions and share your experiences. You kind of treat this like an in-person classroom where you can raise your hand and submit a response. You can ask questions of each other, you can respond, and make it clear that you are connecting with others in the class. You are able to input video, audio, or text comments, and you're invited to do comments in the way that suits you best, so you can connect that way. You are also welcome to add comments, add a slide, or create your own voice thread, and at the end of the semester you will be creating a voice thread of your leadership scan assignment. Some quick points, key points about the course. This is a fully online asynchronous course. It is 3 credits. This course will help you practice being a leader in today's society and acknowledges that leadership happens in lots of different ways and lots of different roles and lots of different organizations. We will be using the exemplary practices of leadership as defined by Kouzes and Posner from the Leadership Challenge text as one of the primary frameworks for this course. We'll also be diving into concepts of inclusive leadership and professional development to help you kickstart those elements of your leadership development. All of the course readings and videos, etc., will be available for you on D2L. We have a textbook that you can access through the library. Any reading assignments or videos will be available under the content section of that week's module. The assignments that you can get used to completing, each module will have an affiliated reading reflection as well as participation assignment. Participation assignments include things like PlayPosits, Voicethreads, and other smaller kind of like engagement activities. We will be spot checking those participation assignments each week to see what you completed and give you feedback on a few that we've selected. Each unit will also have a unit assignment, which is a larger, more time-intensive experience that you will need to dedicate some more time to complete. A lot of the assignments that are embedded throughout the class will help you complete what's called the leadership scan, a cumulative assignment throughout the semester. This is intended to help you identify an organization and explore how leadership happens there. And most importantly, we're hoping that you'll be able to form a community of leaders in this class, that this is going to help you expand your network, connect with each other, and connect with us as leadership educators and instructors. As I mentioned, the course text for this class is called the Leadership Challenge. This is from Kouzes and Posner. I really love this quote, which says, "If you want to have a significant impact on people, on organizations, and on communities, you'd be wise to invest in learning the behaviors that enable you to become the very best leader you can. By exploring the leadership challenges and the 5 exemplary practices, which include model the way, encourage the heart, inspire a shared vision, challenge a process, and enable others to act, we will be exploring your preferences on leadership, how you engage with others, and how you can make a difference in your community. Going a little bit deeper into some of the assignments and grades, you have control over the grade you want to get in the class based on the level of participation, completion that you put into these types of assignments. As I mentioned, there'll be a reading reflection where we are asking you to apply the concepts from the reading to your leadership context. We will be grading for depth of reflection and connection to the reading content. So we want for you to share with us what you got from the reading, what stood out to you, and how that has implications for where you are leading. We want to hear about your values, your leadership style, what you agreed with, what maybe challenged you, what helped you think differently, or maybe something you don't agree with. That's what your reading reflection should include. Participation assignments, as I mentioned, there's some smaller learning modules that are embedded throughout each of the week's content. We will be grading 2 to 3 of those per unit. We've decided as instructors which ones we're going to be grading, and we will be spot checking for your completion. We recommend that you complete all of the assignments and all of the content for the week so that you don't miss anything. We will be flexible with you. You can go in different order and kind of move around within some of those modules as well. Finally, there will be a unit assignment for each of the week's content. This is a larger time commitment. Some of them will require some additional planning ahead of time, such as contacting a community partner or a person in your organization that you could interview. We'll be asking you to plan ahead so that you don't fall behind on any of those assignments. The leadership scan is the final comprehensive or cumulative assignment that we'll be building towards throughout the course. The purpose of this the scan is to help you understand and evaluate how an organization uses the exemplary practices of leadership, as well as how they embed inclusive leadership into their work. We'll be sprinkling some of these assignments throughout the course so that when you get to that final comprehensive assignment that you've built towards that, and the final presentation will expand on what you've learned through the leadership scan. As I mentioned, you will be required to contact an organization and to establish a relationship with that organization. It is up to you to choose a context that is valuable to you. That could be your workplace, it could be a club that you're a part of, it could be a religious organization, a nonprofit that you work with or that you want to work with. It is totally up to you which organization you choose to connect with and what you will be investigating throughout the semester. A few things that we want for you to know in order to help you be successful. Please pay attention to the due dates listed on D2L. All of the times are listed in Arizona time and are posted on D2L. There's also a course schedule that has all of those due dates listed. We recommend that you print that off and keep it close to wherever you do your homework so that you don't fall behind on any of assignments. We understand that life happens, so we do accept late work. We prefer that we don't get it more than 3 days after the assignment is done. We may not accept persistent late work. We also want to acknowledge that life happens and that things may occur in your life that can prevent you from being as active and engaged in the course that week. Please be proactive about letting us as the instructor team know so that we can support you and work with you on any possible extensions. There is a potential to earn extra credit in this class, which you can do by identifying any spelling errors or grammar errors or things that aren't true. You can also point out any tech problems that are maybe within our control that we could fix for the future. And then you can also let us know if some of the course times or the expected time on task that we've identified throughout the course, if those are true or if they took more or if less time than we predicted. Some expectations that we have for you as learners is to help you use the resources at your disposal to identify questions, answers to your questions. First and foremost, please check the syllabus and see if your question can be answered there. Check on D2L, especially under the Starting Here tab and the course technology. We also have a class Q&A where you can ask a question of your peers and see if they have a response. Please know that we are not moderating that Q&A. section super actively, as instructors will pop in there every couple of days or so, but that is really where you are going to ask questions of each other. If you have a question that is maybe more specific to you and that you need some additional clarity about, please don't hesitate to email the instructor team. We'll do our best to get back to you within 24 hours. If you email us over the weekend, we may not see it until we get back into the office on Monday. So please just give us some grace in responding to you. You are also welcome to request an instructor meeting with anyone in the instructor team so that we can provide a little bit more clarity around questions that you have or show you technology or support you. Whatever it is that you need, you are always able to request an instructor meeting. Please check your email daily and make sure that you have D2L set up to send any notifications to you so that you don't miss anything that we're sending. You can check the announcements section for announcements that we'll post weekly with updates about what is coming up and things that we want for you to be thinking about. Please know that email communication is essential to this class and you need to stay on top of it. And with that said, we're really excited to have you in this course, excited to see what you produce, what you learn, and how we will connect with you as learners. We believe that leadership is a journey and that this course is one step in that journey to helping you become the leader that you want. Thanks so much, and we look forward to having a great semester.